Hi, I'm Jenny Desmond and I'm an illustrator. I did the artwork for One World 24 Hours on Planet Earth. I live and work in London and I normally work from a studio, which is basically like a big office for artists. But when I was doing this book, it was actually during the pandemic, so I was working from home. How I normally work is I will sketch everything out first in pencil, and because it's non-fiction, I needed to make sure that all of the facts were accurate, all of the images and the animals and the environments were all accurate. So I did a lot of research looking into the kinds of creatures that would be there in each spread, and also what time of day it was and what the light would look like at that time. And then Nicola, the author, also gave me lots of lists of different animals and species that she would like included as well. So it took quite a long time to make sure I knew exactly what was going to be in each spread. But once I did, I'd sketch it out all out in pencil and make sure I knew where the text was going to go, and the gutter in the middle of the page wasn't in the way of any detail. Once I was happy with that, I then did it again and made sure I put all of the details in and made sure that all of the animals looked accurate. Once I'd done everything in pencil, then it was time to do the colour. So I would get a big piece of paper and I would trace the rough onto the paper, and I'd use acrylic paint and watercolour and pencil crayon and ink to gradually make the artwork. Sometimes I did it in sections and sometimes I did the whole picture in one. I would then scan it into the computer and edit it in the computer. After doing all of the environments and the animals, I then had to work out the girls. So it took me a long time to work out what they would look like and who they would be. And what they'd be wearing and what their relationship was to each other. So once I'd worked out exactly who I wanted them to be, I sketched them a lot, again and again, until I eventually knew exactly how they would move and be within the book. I then would put on really fast, exciting music and get myself really energetic. And try and put as much of that energy into the girls when I was drawing them out really, really fast in pencil, and I drew the girls going through the whole book in one go. I would then trace the girls and colour them, and then put them into the scene in the computer. This book is really important to me because I think the concept of the time zones is so interesting, but also I'm very passionate about climate change. I felt like the book was very important because it doesn't make you feel bad or make you feel guilty or too concerned about climate change. Instead, it actually hopefully inspires you to love nature and love the environment and really want to go travelling, go and see these places and go and see all of these creatures, which in turn inspires passion for helping the world and for climate change. I hope you enjoy the book.